What are you doing to help make sure that your home and auto insurance premiums don't go up too much in this tricky insurance time? Well, here's what I'm doing. I've got 3 ideas, that and more coming up. My name is Mike Bernard. I'm the host of the Wise Money Show. I'm also one of the certified financial planners right here at Korhorn Financial Group. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and smash that thumbs up button. Thanks to the combination of wild inflation, where home values are going up, vehicle prices skyrocketed. They're now, they're still really high, but at least vehicles are depreciating again. And you couldn't find skilled labor to actually fix vehicles. You couldn't get chips. You couldn't get windshields. You couldn't get sunroofs and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, a combination of all those inflationary pressures, sort of unique to the home and auto industry, although we're all feeling it, plus a time period of higher than normal claims and either natural disasters or accidents or whatever. Thanks to that combination, guys, I don't need to tell you, we're all feeling it. It's just an awful, awful time as a consumer trying to get insurance for your home and for your automobiles and any toys that you have. It's just very, very, very challenging right now. And I've been doing this for 20 years. Kevin Korhorn been doing it for over 30. And we've never seen a time like this in the insurance world. This shortage plus inflation plus higher risks, it's just creating a very, very challenging environment. Therefore, what are you doing to help manage your insurance premiums? I can't say to make sure your insurance premiums don't go up. They are for everyone, and they're going up at inflationary levels, if not even above. Some people are seeing their insurance rates skyrocket. Insurance companies have gone bankrupt. Insurance companies, very strong, like some of the biggest names that you've ever seen, are saying, yeah, we're not going to accept new clients, or we're not going to offer new insurance in this area of the country or for houses, or it's just very, very, very bizarre. Therefore, what are you doing to help manage this for you and help manage your costs? Maybe not keep them from going up, but not keep them from going up so much. Well, done a video recently about some of the things that you can do. Here's what I'm doing myself. 3 things. First, I'm holding higher deductibles. And I'm not kidding. Just in preparation for this discussion, I spoke with one of our insurance team members, and I actually said, you know what, we probably should reevaluate the home deductible as well. So here's the thing, I'm holding higher deductibles. Maybe in the past, it was very common for your vehicle to have $100 deductibles, or maybe $250 deductibles for both comp and collision. Maybe on your house, you had a $1,000 deductible, maybe a $500 deductible, something like that. Well, listen, guys, right now in this time period, a claim that is below that, a claim that is lower than that, is really unheard of. And then the question is, well, if you have a claim a little bit above that, are you actually even going to turn it in? And right now, because there's so much scarcity over insurance, that, well, if you file a claim, you might get dropped. You might not. Your insurance premiums could go up even more, or the insurance company might not renew you when your renewal is up. Therefore, people just like automatically need to absorb a little bit more of that risk. And therefore, does it actually make sense to keep your deductibles that low if you're not going to turn in a small claim anyway? And by increasing your deductibles, kind of getting back to the point here, increasing your deductibles should help manage and lower your insurance premiums as well. So point here is, work with your insurance agent to say, all right, well, my deductibles are here. If we moved them here, would it make sense? Is there a big enough cost savings so that if I do have that claim, increasing my deductible $500 is actually worth it? Messing or making an adjustment with your comp deductible might not make a big difference, but your collision deductible, that's for your auto, could make an enormous difference. So one of the things that I'm doing, managing my deductibles, honestly, just full transparency, even creating this video, I might need to do it again, but that's one of the things I'm doing to help manage my premium for home and auto insurance. Second thing that I'm doing, guys, is I'm getting the paid in full discount. This is something that we've always recommended. Easy insurance times or soft market or hard market, which is what we're in right now, and I mean extraordinarily hard. We've always recommended this. Why? Because we often encourage people to have a 3 bank account system when it comes to managing your cash flow and managing your present financial position. There's 6 areas to everyone's financial life. Your present financial position is your first, and that is really, well, how do you manage your cash? What's your cash flow operating system? This 3 bank account system is where you've got a budget. I know that's a geeky word, but you have visibility on how much income is coming in directly to the checking account and all of your normal monthly bills. And you make sure that there's margin. You make sure that there's plenty for needs. You've sprinkled in the right amount of wants as well, and you're not at risk of kind of running out of money. So that's bank account number 1, your checking account. You're managing monthly income, monthly expenses. Bank account number 2 is where you're aware of and planning for known upcoming non-monthly expenses. So these are the things that don't happen every single month, obviously, okay? Thanks, Captain Obvious, but happen maybe once a year, maybe twice a year, maybe every few years, or even beyond that. So vacations, yep. Gifts, yep. Christmas, yep. Car repairs, yes. Yes, right? Or deductibles, yes. But also auto insurance or insurances that you don't pay monthly. Well, here's the secret. Oh, by the way, 3rd bank account, that's for emergencies. That's your cash reserve. That's for, well, I've got all my monthly bills covered. I've got my non-monthly bills that I can see. I've got those covered. So what about the stuff that's going to come up that I can't see, that I can't anticipate? Loss of income, a significant change, a surprise, something like that. That's that emergency fund. So those are the 3 bank accounts. Here's a secret within the insurance world. A lot of times, if you're getting multiple bills, if you have to pay your insurance multiple times throughout the year, either monthly or quarterly or every 6 months, they're likely going to charge you more. You're going to get a discount. You're going to pay less by paying just once a year. And well, why is that? Well, it's less processing time, right? Every time you make a payment, there is someone on the other side of that, or a machine that needed to be paid for, that has to calculate, okay, John and Jane paid this amount, let's apply that premium to their account, and oh, they paid it late, now we've got to send out a cancellation notice, and there's mail that goes in. Like, all of that is drag. And therefore, if you just pay once a year, or some companies have a different structure, but you can get a discount. And so that's the second thing that I'm doing. I'm ensuring that I'm working my 3 bank account system to save up in advance for my insurance payments so that I make as few insurance payments as possible throughout the year and get that discount. And then the final thing that I'm doing, guys, and I actually would have started with this one because it kind of encompasses what I'm doing and everything else, and that is, I'm doing an insurance review with my independent insurance agent at least once a year, sitting down, connecting with them, and looking over my insurances, my financial situation, and ensure that everything's covered and that I'm not missing anything. So here's what that looks like. It doesn't need to be this big elaborate meeting. I mean, it sounds really, really geeky. It can be a very, very brief check-in, but your insurance agent then, you're updating them on anything that's changed. Yeah, we got rid of the trampoline, or yeah, we updated, the roof or something like that. Some of those things you might immediately know, oh, when that happens, I got to tell my insurance agent. Sometimes you're not gonna think of it. So you're updating your insurance agent on what's going on in your financial life and your situation. And then they're updating you on what they see. Hey, the vehicle, you still have full coverage on this '06 Cavalier. Is it time to shift that to liability only? Or maybe they're bringing to you the idea of, you've still had this $250 collision deductible. If we move that to $500, here's the amount of savings, that sort of thing. So they're bringing ideas to you. Along with that, they're going to help analyze, well, does it make sense for you to stay with this same insurance company because they're independent? They can then look and say, well, or would it make sense to move to another one? No, you're getting a loyalty discount here, stay here. Or no, actually, this company's rates have increased far more than someone else's. If I already shopped you with this other company, it would be a big savings to shift over here. So they're going to evaluate the market and see if you should stay where you're at or if there's another company for you. And then finally, they're gonna go on that discount hunt, and they're gonna talk through, okay, are you getting all the discounts that you should be getting? Do you have that alarm system? Do you, various sorts of things. They're gonna talk through and say, well, could this be a discount that applies? This be a discount that applies, and that overall helps you. So guys, that's the third thing. That really is like the beginning and the end. I mean, that will cover the first two ideas as well, because it's going to help make sure that your deductibles are appropriate, and it's going to go on that, you're going to go on that discount hunt as well, capturing that paid in full discount and any other discounts as well. So working with your independent insurance agent and doing an annual or every 18-month review with them, and during this climate, this market right now, that review is so important. So work with your certified financial planner. They should be collaborating with you and your insurance agent to ensure that you're covered properly and that you're navigating this challenging insurance time appropriately. So work with your CFP on that. If you don't have a CFP on your team, you can contact one on my team. Find us online, Korhorn.com. That's Korhorn with K, wisemoneyshow.com. You can find us there as well, or give us a call, 574-247-5898. All right, there you have it. Go out and take your next wise step in your financial life.